Good evening and welcome to Heath Park in East Brisbane, our venue for this Kappa Pro Series Group C clash between Eastern Suburbs and Holland Park Hawks. My name's Adam Cattell, back in the commentary box once again for 2026, and this one promises to be a cracker. Let me give you some team news. Starting with the home side, Eastern Suburbs FC. They are coached by Reda Al-Rikabi. They have Chris Parsons in goal. 3 and captain is Alex Barnett. 4 Jack Hudson. 5 Matt Melville. 8 Matt Redenton. 19 Carl Amazi. 23 Kobe Maud. 24 Yu Guan Han. 9 is Andy Pengelly. 7 Alex Parsons. And 2 is Scott Neville. On the bench for Eastern Suburbs, Clement Gordon, Sava Kompis, Tom Winning, Patrick McMahon, Isaac Weston, John Zervos and Isaac Taylor is the reserve goalkeeper. As for Holland Park Hawks, they are coached by Luke De Vere. They have Josh Leperati in goal. 7 is Hunter Rutty. 4 Connor Lambourne. 2 Martin Sandri, who is captain. 12 Matoki Kuzuyama. 11 Liam O'Brien. 16 Hyun Seelig. 5 Noah Humphreys. 22 Connor McCauley. 9 Jacob Fullock. And 10 is Carl Weiser. On the bench for Holland Park Hawks, Alex Crocker, Cozy Yanakolopoulos, Aidan Sun, Tyson Livermore, Jason Park, Xander Cosgrove and Luke Kindness is the reserve goalkeeper. Our referee this evening is Saeed Alipur. He'll be assisted by Carwyn Gregory and Oliver Randalls. Holland Park will be getting us underway, going from left to right on your screen. Check of the watch from Saeed Alipur. A long check of the watch. Just being made to wait here a little bit. Jacob Fullock will be the man getting us underway. And finally, away we go here at Heath Park. These two sides did meet just a couple of weeks ago in pre-season in the Don Mackey Shield, which is an annual game to honour the legacy of Don Mackey, who served as the president of both clubs. And it was Holland Park Hawks who actually won that game by 2-1. Jacob Fullock getting his first goals in Hawks colours, so they will be buoyed by that result. Eastern Suburbs, of course, finishing 4th in the NPL last season, and on the attack here, Redenton just letting that run through to Barnett. Guan Han. Barnett able to retain possession. Here's the skipper again. Yu Guan Han, who joined the club in the middle of last season, South Korean national. Actually a former teammate of Sun Hyun Min, of course, who you'd remember from his time with Tottenham when he was being capped by the South Korean under-23s. Did have a spell in the K-League and was playing in Malta before arriving at Heath Park. This is Matt Redenton. Little dink through, but Hawks defence can get that away only as far as Amanzi. But it's collected by Holland Park. Layoff from O'Brien. They go for a Hawks throw-in. This is the second round of group games. Eastern Suburbs winning 2-1 away at Magic United in the first round. A couple of goals for Clement Gordon, who's actually amongst the substitutes today. Holland Park Hawks beaten by 5-3 by Logan Lightning as they give the ball away. It's with Redenton. Parsons losing out. Bullock with a nice turn there, little pull on the shirt. Does look towards the referee, and I think he did have a case there, Jacob Fullock, former St George Willawong striker. Played down the line for Andy Pengelly, who's on the bench against Magic United. Man who needs little introduction around these parts. NPL Queensland's all-time leading goal scorer. Leaving Lions at the end of last season, did move to Moreton City Excelsior during their Australian Championship campaign before arriving here at Heath Park. As I was saying earlier, Holland Park Hawks losing 5-3 at home to Logan Lightning. There's a couple of goals for Carl Weiser, although one of those goals was credited to Conor McCauley. I'm told Carl's absolutely filthy about it, so if someone at Squaddy is watching, can you give Carl his goal back, please? Perfect night for football. Heath Park very close to the Brisbane CBD. A fair number out enjoying this summer evening Throw in taken by Holland Park Hawks. Barnett stepping out of defence. He's held up. Finds Guanhan. Looks for the return, but control lets him down, and it's a heavy touch by Hunter Rusty. Picked up again by Seelig. Kuzuyama will go back to Leperati. Slice out of play for an Eastern Suburbs throw-in. Josh Leperati hails from North Queensland originally. Little interchange between Amazi and Hyun Sun. Hudson with the interception. Pengeli. Holland Park unable to get it away, and then heavy touch there. And the ball runs through to Leperati. Holland Park Hawks, who finished 8th on the FQPL 1 last season. Again, Leperati will be disappointed with his distribution in the last couple of minutes. This is Scott Neville wearing the number 2 shirt. Of course, vastly experienced player, 300 A-League appearances. Kobe Maud across to take this throw in. 7 minutes gone here at Heath Park. It back from Hudson. Now Pengeli with the cross in. Tried to find Redenton. Holland Park losing out. Now Jack Hudson, who's a new arrival from Olympic FC, Irish-born defender. Little flick from Pengeli, dealt with by Humphreys. Slightly different format for the Kappa Pro Series men this season. Smaller groups. There are 6 pools of 4 teams, with the winners going through to the quarterfinals, where they'll be joined by the 2 best runners-up. As I said, Eastern Suburbs, 1 win from 1 game. You feel another win tonight, they would have 1 foot in those quarterfinals. Misplaced pass from Amazi. It's Holland Park with a chance to drive forward, and surely a little pull there by Carl Amazi escapes any further punishment from the referee. It was his pass that gave away the possession there. Easy decision for the referee. Again, there's another loose clearance there from Leperati.
Just let me know if you're going.
Lions FC, who are also in action tonight. Another game you can see on FQTV. They are the current holders of the Kappa Pro Series. A 1-0 win at a very windswept Perry Park last year. Late Alex Fechner goal. And the ball comes and it's dealt with by Leperati. I'm sure you can call that possibly a shot on target. Easy one for the goalkeeper. Rutti coming forward, he's continued his run here. Picked up by Macaulay. Now Rutti, but he's moved into an offside position. A few quizzical looks at the assistant referee, but a pretty good view there. Now, Guan Han, held up by Martin Sandri, who's Holland Park's Hawks' longest serving player, was recently made captain, joined the club back in 2023. Hudson. It's a nice play. In comes Kobe Maud. Well defended in the end by Connor Lambourne. Former Rochdale man. And it will go for an Eastern Suburbs corner, our first of the game. They'll take it short here. Parsons. It's whipped into the far post. Leperati electing to punch. Collected by Neville. In it comes from Hudson. Nice little cushioned header and a chance now for Guan Han. It goes for another Eastern Suburbs corner. Hunter Rutti there, making the important intervention. To the far post. Keeper again choosing to punch. Long diagonal ball. Redenton looking to chase, feels he was impeded there by Rutti, but referee doesn't seem to agree. It goes for a goal kick. Matt Redenton, who joined Eastern Suburbs from Lions FC, does have A-League experience. Matt Redenton with Wellington Phoenix and Brisbane Roar. And he's still down here, Matt Redenton. Looks like he will need some treatment. Holland Park Hawks will play their final group game next Friday. They're at home to Magic United, where Eastern Suburbs will travel to Logan Lightning. I'm hoping it's nothing too serious here for Matt Redenton. Chance there, Luke De Vea at the bottom of your screen, just getting some instructions across. Former Brisbane Roar player himself. Was capped by the Socceroos, won a senior cap back in March 2015 against Germany. Nonetheless, actually very credible 2-2 draw that day for the Socceroos away at Germany. Free kick goes the way of the home side. They were looking possibly for a quick one there, but Razi all the way back, picked up by Barnett. And Neville into Redenton. Again, that diagonal ball, and it finds Guan Han, and here's a chance, and it's a good save from Leperati. Not sure if the flag was up. I think it may have been. The goalkeeper wasn't to know that. Hard to tell from that angle, but goalkeeper doing well there just to narrow the angle, make the save. 15 minutes gone here at Heath Park. As you might expect, a team from the higher division. And as I say that, there's the old commentator's curse as Hudson puts that out of play for a throw-in. I was just saying Eastern Suburbs enjoying the majority of the possession, as you might expect. Holland Park Hawks managing to keep them at arm's length though at the moment. There's one hand, forced back by Rutty. And then they managed to play their way out of trouble there, and one hand can switch it over to Maud. Looks for options. This is Redenton. Back with Maud, and now Alex Parsons, who's another new arrival here at Heath Park. Oh, and that's a lovely pass, and there's Pengelly! And a great save from Leparati. Well, there's that link-up. We might be seeing that a few times this season. Alex Parsons through the eye of the needle. Andy Pengelly, how many times have we seen him score from there? But credit to Leparati, who was quick to snuff out the danger at the expense of a corner. Corner in this time to the near post. There's Leparati again. Maud. In it comes from Redenton, a low one. Back with Parsons. Parsons whips it in. And the header from Andy Pengelly off target. Well, Alex Parsons there, I think. Andy Pengelly, the defender, just did enough there to put him off. Alex Parsons, another Eastern Suburbs player with A-League experience with Brisbane Roar and Sydney FC, has spent the last year over in Northern Ireland at Cliftonville FC in the Northern Ireland Premier League before returning to his native Brisbane. His first game in Eastern Suburbs colours this evening. On by Maud, and it's a foot race here between Rutty and Guan Han. Rutty can get that back to his goalkeeper. O'Brien with the layoff. Barnett. Throw-in taken by Barnett. Rutty has been doing a lot of defensive work at the moment. It's a good challenge there, but it's collected again by Eastern Suburbs. It's Parsons. Now this is Kobe Maud, lines up the shot. I think the defender might have just taken the ball perhaps where you don't want it, I'm not too sure. He will need some treatment. Looks a painful one. He's back on his feet now. Parsons across to take this corner. Thinking about the short one again, but Holland Park, two men straight out to prevent that. So swung in by Parsons, this time to the near post. There's a flick on, and Humphreys doing well to retain possession. Layoff from Weezer. Weezer again. There's Macaulay in support. Here's Macaulay. Come back well by Eastern Suburbs. Nice turn from Guan Hun. Surely he was apprehended there, and I think that will be our first yellow card. Martin Sandri goes into the notebook after 20 minutes. Not sure he can have too many complaints there. First name into Syed Alipour's notebook. Again, there's Pengelly trying to get behind that Holland Park defence. Parsons stinging the palms of the goalkeeper. It'll fall for Barnett. Neat play from Amanzi. They'll work it over here for the cross. And it comes low. O'Brien. Cleared halfway by Rutty. McCauley with the layoff, but only as far as Hudson. Now Barnett. Barnett's control letting him down on that occasion. Seelig with the header. Rutty all the way back to Josh Leparati. Hudson. Inside from Barnett. Hudson. One hand. Redenton. And a lovely through ball now. Was there a foul there? He might be in trouble here, Conor Lambourne. It's a yellow card. There might be an argument that it could have been worse than that. Let's have a look on the replay. Wow. There was a covering defender. Was it denial of a goal-scoring opportunity? Deemed worthy of a yellow card by the referee. Second Holland Park player to go into the notebook. It will be a free kick right on the edge of the box here. Looks like Matt Redenton is the man placing the ball. Suit the right boot. Alex Parsons and Yu Guan Han also stood over. 6 players in the wall for Holland Park. Guan Han has just joined the edge of the wall there. It's actually Parsons. Oh, and it's a great save. And they can get it away, Holland Park. Josh Leparati to the rescue again. And then they win the free kick. Alex Parsons close to opening his account for Eastern Suburbs. Denied by Josh Leparati. Saved by O'Brien, but there's Amazi. Could have a spell in the NPL Victoria. Carl Amazi with Green Gully. Hudson. Parsons. Oh, pushing the back there from Kuzuyama. More patient play again by Eastern Suburbs. Work it down the right flank. It's Alex Parsons. Maud. Again, it's some very organised and dogged defending by Holland Park Hawks. They won't want to give it away that cheaply though. Hudson. And Mazzy to Barnett. Lambourne across, but there's Pengelly snapping away and doing well to win that back. Well, it's pretty much attack v defence at the moment. Holland Park Hawks really unable to get out of their own half, but they might have a chance now. Macaulay, O'Brien, lofted forward. Fullock unable to get there, and it's a touch for Chris Parsons, who's been a relative spectator these first 27 minutes. His opposite number, Josh Leperati, far busier of the two. Barnett. Neville. Maud. Eastern Suburbs without Josh Brindle South this evening. Another former Brisbane Roar player, of course. And comes across, looking for Pengelly. Little nod down from Pengelly. Again. Holland Park Hawks doing their job in defence. A rare foray forward here by the visitors. Rutty. How quickly Amazi was across there to make the challenge and eventually was fouled. We'll watch on the replay. Mazzy. Parsons finding Hudson. And I think it just made us run a little bit early, and a chance now for Hunter Rutty to go through the gears. And look at the defending there from Andy Pengelly. Probably not noted for his defensive play, but doing a great job there to provide cover and winning his side a foul in the end. Parsons losing out. Fullock finding Macaulay. Half an hour gone here at Heath Park. We're still awaiting our first goal. Chance here for the visitors. It's Hunter Rutty. And it comes to the back post. There's a free header. Oh, and it's put over. Oh, what a chance there for the visitors. I don't feel they're going to get too many this evening. That really was a gilt-edged opportunity. Jacob Fullock with time. Sorry, it was Conor McCauley, rather, had time to measure up that header. And able to find the target. And chance goes begging there for Holland Park Hawks. One hand looking to take on Rutty. To the byline. Stood up to the back post, but there's no one in orange there to take advantage. Humphreys and just let that roll out for a throw in. Weezer. Here come Eastern Suburbs again. Switch looking for Hunter Rutty, but there's Barnett just happy to put that one out for a throw in. Laid off by Redenton. Jack Hudson was a man down there, but play continues. Mazzy trying to unpick this Holland Park defence. Hunter Rutty again, who's had a pretty decent evening there at right wing back at the moment. Didn't play in that Logan Lightning defeat. Will certainly settle for that. Holland Park Hawks throw in deep in the Eastern Suburbs half. Here's Fullock. Fullock with the outside of the boot, and Parsons called into action. You can see what he was trying there, Jacob Fullock. Just trying to bend that one in, but quite enough on it to seriously trouble Chris Parsons. Lambourne back to Leparati. Feel Holland Park Hawks just starting to grow into this game. And they're winning the free kick. We'll be looking to improve on that 8th position in 2025 back in FQPL 1. They had been promoted the previous season from FQPL 2, had a short stay there. To get some numbers forward here. It's not a great delivery though. Now maybe a chance for Eastern Suburbs, but Sandri made the intervention, but it's Guan Han into the penalty area, laying up Redenton, just trying to drive it into that bottom corner. Troubling Leparati. Bit of applause there, I think, from Hunterutti as well. Nice to see. Redenton. One hand. First time cross to face the goal. It's Parsons. Now, was there a push in the back? Referee says no. Not too much in the way of complaints there from Eastern Suburbs. Again, Yu Guan Han getting in behind, and then, well, I think Parsons might have been looking for that one. It was Kuzuyama, the man who just a slight touch into the back of Alex Parsons. Flicked on by Hudson. One hand, Pengelly. Look how quick Leparati is. Eastern Suburbs player has gone down, preventing the possible counter-attack there from Holland Park Hawks.
You can let it play and then you don't have to. Give him 10 seconds to stand up. Got up pretty quick. Just let him set up, mate.
Fuller giving chase. Barnett had to get something on it and did. On hand, switching the play. This is Kobe Maud. But overhit. Leparati happy to take that. Lambourne only finding Barnett. Redenton. There's a bit of a cross-come shot there from Matt Redenton. Under 7 minutes left of this first half. A half that's seen Eastern Suburbs certainly dominate possession. Leparati has been called into action on more than one occasion, notably to push away Alex Parsons' free kick, but Holland Park Hawks did have a really great opportunity before then. Conor McCauley with a free header. Leparati again, right place, right time. Holland Park Hawks without Connor Dorman this evening. Ball down the flanks. Matt Melville gets it away. Humphreys still going here and doing well to get the cross. And it had to be put behind by Alex Barnett. Conor McCauley giving the thumbs up there to Noah Humphreys for some great work there from the left back. Taking out a really good cross, and Barnett had to be alert. First corner of the game for the visitors. 5 minutes to go in this first half. comes. Oh, and it's a three-header, and it's gone in. And Holland Park Hawks have the lead. 4 minutes before the end of the first half. Looks like it's Carl Weiser who got the vital touch. We'll certainly be hoping that goal is credited for him. Scored twice against Logan Lightning last week. He's got a goal this evening, and it is the visitors who take the lead. Eastern Suburbs, they've had the better chances. They've had the bulk of possession. But what really matters is they find themselves a goal behind. There is the goal scorer, Weiser. Rushy just running that out of play. They've got something to defend here now, haven't they, the visitors? It's been a very determined defensive performance from them so far. They've got something to protect. Amazi. Amazi just being forced back. Flick from Pengeli. Only as far as Josh Leperati. A little bit of uncertainty again there in that Eastern Suburbs defence, just allowing the ball to bounce. Picked up by O'Brien. Seelig. Referee spotting the foul. Two minutes left of this first half. Neville. Parsons. Held up by Macaulay. Play allowed to continue. Now Kobe Maud. Redenton. Now Guan Han, who switched sides. Header out as far as Barnett. Amazi. Oh, they're really putting this low block on incredibly well, the visitors at the moment. Eastern Suburbs unable to find the key through this defence at the moment. Perhaps it'll come now. Shot comes in. Deflected, back with Parsons, he goes down. Nothing given by the referee. And then Hunter Rutty, I think for the follow through in the challenge, becomes the third Holland Park player to receive a yellow card. Little too exuberant there for the referee's liking. Martin Sandri still in conversation with Syed Alipur as we move into first half stoppage time. Redenton stood over this free kick. Clipped in and claimed well by Leparati. Way back to Parsons. Brought down by Maud, gets the return from Amazi. Collected again by Kuziyama. Told he's 43 years old, Toki Kuziyama. No credit to him, must obviously look after himself to be playing still at that age. Into the second minute of stoppage time here at Heath Park. Perhaps one last chance here for Eastern Suburbs. Touched by Redenton. Now with Parsons. Maud gets it back from Hudson. Again, they cannot find a way through this Holland Park defence. And that is half-time here at Heath Park in this Kappa Pro Series Pool C game. It's Eastern Suburbs 0, Holland Park Hawks 1. Kyle Weiser goal 4 minutes before half-time, separating the two teams. Visitors have had to do a lot of defending and have been indebted to their goalkeeper Josh Leparati on more than one occasion. But they managed to weather the storm, and then from their first corner of the game, Kyle Weiser managing to prod the ball over the line. Be sure to join us.
Is
for
it
the second
measured
half
in
on
likes,
NQTV.
bottom lines, or the impact we make around us? The things we build, the students we inspire, the care we give.
Baby girl.
At CQ University, we recognise all kinds of excellence. We combine contemporary courses with more choices and real support to empower you to create the success that means more to you. Be with CQU.
How's your future? What's it off?
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
This is a team in full flight. A player at the peak of their powers. Emily Kelly. It's scoring.
Welcome back to Heath Park. Second half about to get underway here. Eastern Suburbs trailing by a goal to nil. Forward it goes by Kobe Maud. Hudson to Clement Gordon, who must be a half-time introduction. Winger who got both goals in that 2-1 win away at Magic United last weekend. Just 17 years old. I believe he has spent some time with Brisbane Strikers before joining East. To Amanzi. Hudson, options ahead of him. This is Clement Gordon. And then just overdid the footwork there and out for a Hawks goal kick. Forward it goes by Maud. It's a return pass from Redenton. Helped on by Gordon, but too far ahead of Kobe Maud and can just be hacked out of play by Holland Park Hawks. I just wonder, can they keep their level of attention and also the physical effort in terms of preserving this lead? Time will tell. Parsons. Parsons looks like with that switch might be playing more through the centre now, Alex Parsons. It might have been Andy Pengelly who's made way for Clement Gordon. Here they come again. Pengelly. Patrick McMahon, number 14, who's another introduction. Turn from Redenton, across the face of goal, and it's been turned in. I think it's an own goal. Eastern Suburbs level 4 minutes into the second half. Nice little turn from Redenton. Noah Humphreys, the unfortunate man, could do nothing to prevent himself from turning that into the net and to hand Eastern Suburbs an equaliser. We had a goal 4 minutes before half-time. We've had one 4 minutes after. Looking for an instant response here, Holland Park Hawks. It's Fullock. Turned by Fullock. Oh, and he's put it over. What a chance there for Holland Park Hawks. And he may well have his head in his hands, Jacob Fullock. He knows what an opportunity that was took it down nicely and the ball just fell, and goal at his mercy, blazes it over. They say you can be at your most vulnerable after you've scored a goal. That certainly proved the case there for Eastern Suburbs. Just 30 seconds or so after that equaliser. Jacob Fullock, who, as I mentioned earlier, did score in that pre-season game these two clubs had just a couple of weeks ago. Layoff from Macaulay to Rutty. Mazzy, nice touch, Redenton, now Kwon Han, brilliantly timed tackle there from Lambourne, had to get it right and did. Yu Kwon Han was ready to pounce. Great cover there from Connor Lambourne. Nice layoff into Fullock. Collected by Parsons. Mazzy again, such a busy player. Now through to Kobe Maud. Gordon. Neville into Hudson. And then Hudson hitting that pass. Weezer into Sandry. And it's given away. Here's McMahon. Alex Barnett, who's been the man to have made way for Patrick McMahon. There's another substitute, Gordon. Nicely done. Maud with a chance to pick his cross, and will be collected here by Parsons. To take on his opposite number, Hunter Rutty, who does very well there to win the ball back. And can now try and get his team forward, just being held up by that man again, Carlo Manzi. Gordon cuts it back across the face of goal, and it goes wide by Kwon Han. What an opportunity there for Eastern Suburbs. Clement Gordon put it on a plate, didn't he? Kwon Han unable to hit the target. Little flick there by Macaulay. Macaulay, who did spend time with Wynnum Wolves but has returned to his club, Holland Park Hawks. I'm told he's probably the club's all-time goal scorer. Not sure if any official records are kept, but he'd certainly be up there, I'm told. Though he's getting extra goals from last week, from what I'm told. One from Carl Weiser. Neville. Quick throw-in taken by Maud, but Kuzuyama will run that out for a goal kick. If you've just joined us, Eastern Suburbs finding an equaliser after 49 minutes. It was an own goal by Noah Humphreys. Carl Weiser had given the visitors the lead after 41 minutes. Amazi still going, might line up the shot. I think he just got caught in two minds there, Carl Amazi. With the goal kick, up by the head of Barnett. Now ball over the top. Parsons gets there first. Toby Maud doing well to find Gordon. Two Holland Park Hawk defenders for company. First time cross from Kobe Maud to the near post, put behind by Lambourne for another Eastern Suburbs corner. Redenton with this corner, floated in. Headed away at the near post and put out by Seelig for a throw-in. Chance here for Macaulay, but Neville supplying the cover. Hudson to Amazi. Hudson. And just crowded out again. Weiser, surely a foul there from Carl Weiser. Former St George Willawong player, Carl Weiser. Had spent time with Holland Park Hawks before making the move to St George and returning to the club at the start of the year. Neville, and a chance to measure this cross, in it comes, diving header away from Kuzuyama. Collected by O'Brien. Into the feet of Fullock, but taken off by Amazi. Humphreys. Visitors enjoying a little spell of possession here. And the flag has gone up against Conor Macaulay. That won't count from Jacob Fullock. think we might be having a change here. And it looks like, well, fantastic, there's lots of substitutes happening here. I think we might have 4 changes from Holland Park. Number 17 is Jason Park. Number 6, Cozy Yanakopoulos. Number 3 is Alex Crocker, who actually has spent time here at Eastern Suburbs, mainly with their under-23s. And finally, Tyson Livermore, who I'm told is a striker who hails from Canberra. Apparently is very quick as well, so maybe trying to utilise his pace in this final half an hour. So Luke De Vere freshening up his side here. 4 substitutes on as we pass the hour mark. McMahon. Neville, back to Amazi. And then a rare giveaway there by Carl Amazi. Still it's back with the home side. Neville. Gordon trying to escape the attentions there of O'Brien. Felt he might have been impeded, but goal kick the decision. Eastern Suburbs, who open their NPL season with a pretty tasty looking away trip to Peninsula Power. That will be on Saturday the 21st of February. Holland Park Hawks getting their FQPL1 season underway a day earlier, Friday nights, Friday the 20th of February. They'll be at home to Logan Lightning, who of course beat them in the first group game they had last weekend by 5 goals to 3. 4 goals for Jacob Kari. It'll be interesting to see how he gets on this season, Logan Lightning striker. In the meantime, here's Clement Gordon. Just clips that through, it's one hand, but the flag is up. Forward it goes by Leparati, up goes Fullock. Crocker has to get there first and does. And back by Bookman, but out of play for a throw in. There's the throw, met by the head of Amazi. Forward it goes by Maud, trying to play in Clement Gordon, but O'Brien on hand to make the intervention. Held up well by Macaulay. Now Livermore looking for support. Yanakopoulos. And surely a little push there, but no, play continues. Redenton on the turn, but telegraphed that pass a bit. It's picked up here. Jason Park finding Seelig, and it comes by him. Oh, and thought for a second that might just go behind for a corner, but good hands there by Chris Parsons. Inside by Maud, but out of play for a throw-in. Well, there will be some changes for Eastern Suburbs. 17, Isaac Weston coming on. Number 10 is Savakompis. He'll be taking this throw in. Two young players who have come through the Eastern Suburbs Academy here. Reda Al-Rakabi giving them some minutes now. Now, Park. Looking for Livermore. Oh, and he's gone down there, Livermore, and that's a penalty. Tyson Livermore is brought down. And there was no hesitation by the referee to award Holland Park Hawks a penalty. Just got the wrong side there of Patrick McMahon. Well, they told me he was quick. It looks like he's going to be trusted to take this penalty. A chance here for Holland Park Hawks at the midway point of this second half. It's Tyson Livermore, and it's coolly done. And Holland Park Hawks have the lead again. Ice cold from Tyson Livermore. And the visitors again with the lead.
Connor, keep him going, yeah? Let's go. Crocker, lots of chat at the back.
And Eastern Suburbs will have to find an equaliser again. Yanakopoulos gets it back. Should be a Holland Park throw in, and is. Chest down now, and Holland Park Hawks are looking for a third. It's Macaulay. Again, they're asking the question to the referee. It'll just be a throw in. Xander Cosgrove as well, number 19 there at the top of the penalty area. Another introduction from Holland Park Hawks. Throw in to be taken by Park, who spent last season with Redlands United. McMahon, who did give that penalty away earlier. These games do act as a little bit of extra pre-season for these players, and a chance for head coaches and coaching staff to possibly look at a number of players. So we have seen a lot of substitutions in this second half. Players getting some meaningful minutes. Denton. Parsons to Compass, who's continued his run forward. He'll get it back there from Gordon. Defending now from Xander Cosgrove, just to shepherd that out for a goal kick. Denton. Parsons. Played under Cosgrove, who's made a decent impression since coming on, and now ball is through, and Parsons having to act as that sweeper keeper just to tidy up, and managing to pick out Clement Gordon. Challenge there from Yanakopoulos. The game just starting to open up now, isn't it? It's Holland Park Hawks on the attack. Shot comes in from Jason Park, but not troubling Chris Parsons.
Go Hawks, keep working!
Compass. Parsons doing well to find Redenton. Still going here. And Weston unable to get any power on that shot. This is Weston again. To the path of Parsons, and they might get in here. It's on Son, and goes for a corner. I think some Holland Park players thought that might have been a goal kick. Little touch from Parsons, and then Kwon Han did miss a presentable chance just before that Holland Park penalty. And it comes from Redenton, near post, met by the head of Kuzuyama. Another Eastern Suburbs corner. It comes all the way to the back post. lead as far as Compass. Mazzi. Parati doing well to prevent the corner. 15 minutes left in this one.
Keep working though.
Given away by Eastern Suburbs. Cosgrove, just a bit of a heavy touch. Parsons with a chance to shift through the gears. Gordon. No cross in. It's dealt with well by Holland Park. And surely a push by Macaulay, and play continues. I've got to say I was surprised with that one. Macaulay slowly getting back to his feet. It's Gordon again. Parsons. Mazzi letting it run through to Weston, and now a chance for Guanhan. Well, he worked himself the opening, but then fired over. And he could have had a couple today. Yu Guanhan. Just that touch there to take it away from the defender. And then firing it over. I think we might be seeing a change for Holland Park here as well. Referee just wants to have a chat with Conor Macaulay. Possibly about that earlier decision. Goal kick for Holland Park. Header from Barnett. Maybe a foul on Weston, but again, easy for me to say from here. Compass with the header. McMahon gets it back. And Cobblers snapping away at his heels. Gordon cuts inside this time, and yellow card there. Luke O'Brien. Sorry, Liam O'Brien, another former Redlands man. Spent time with Bayside as well. Fourth player. So have a yellow card. There has been a change from Holland Park Hawks. Aidan Sun is on for these last 10 minutes as the ball is played into that far post, and again Eastern Suburbs can't take advantage.
Saba, free, Jack, free, wing back.
Maybe just got in the way of each other there. Jack Hudson and Saba Compass.
Matt, you and Cal, 3, 4, 3, yes, hand in the 10. Good.
'Forward it goes from Barnett. Gordon on the turn, gets it back. Gordon overhitting that one, trying to find Isaac Weston.
Free. Not use center yet.
On and hit by Compass. Holland Park Hawks will come again. Park giving chase, but unable to keep that one in. 10 minutes to go in this one.
They're wing backs now, so you can release when it comes. Open now, watch your shoulder,
Played through the lines to one hand. Denton. Parsons. And they'll find Redenton, clips it over the keeper, and they want a penalty. Now what's the referee given here? I think he's shown a yellow card to Carla Mazzi. I'm guessing for simulation. Oh. Mazzi seems to have accepted that without any further words. First yellow card of the game for Eastern Suburbs. Want it back again here, Holland Park. Down the line for Cosgrove to give chase. Barnett is across, but at the expense of a throw in.
Sit in, they're wing backs, yeah? They're wing backs now. So you're just worried about here, yeah? If you want to get forward, you can, but you've got to get back on it. You can go late if you want.
Throw in. Park again. Cosgrove. One back. Holland Park, but Park can't keep it in. 8 minutes to go in this one. If it does stay this way, that's really going to leave this group wide open with one round to come next Friday, as Holland Park Hawks will be at home to Magic United, and Eastern Suburbs will travel to Logan Lightning. And Mazzi gets past the first challenge into the penalty area, surrounded by striped shirts. One hand. Parsons. They're going to need to hold on to it a bit better than that, Holland Park. Gordon. McMahon now. Barnett. Weston. Still going here. Weston leaves it for Parsons. Parsons will try the shot, but always going over. That might be. There's 7 minutes left. Actually, sorry, 6 minutes left in this one. Have had a number of substitutions, so I imagine there will be a little bit of stoppage time to add on. Gone by Weston. Challenge there. My son. And working out to the right-hand side, Hawks. Coppolis. Livermore. Aiden's son. Hudson. Find Amazi. Chance for Eastern Suburbs to try and launch an attack. Gordon. Opportunity to run at this defence. As Weston through the middle. Might go it himself. Gordon. Oh, that is a fine goal! What a goal by Clement Gordon. He got 2 in the last round. And he's just scored a superb goal here. Cut inside. And what a hit that is to level it up at 2 apiece. Just 17 years old, Clement Gordon, and you can see why he's regarded so highly here at Eastern Suburbs. All his own work. Fine goal to level us up at 2 apiece. It certainly has been an entertaining game here at Heath Park this evening. Will there be a further twist in these final 3.5 minutes plus stoppages? Hudson charging through the centre of defence, but then losing out. All the way back by Kuzuyama. This pass to pick out Xander Cosgrove. Over the top, but not beating Barnett. And now a free kick there, Holland Park. Patrick McMahon pleading his innocence. I think he felt there was really nowhere for him to go there, and he couldn't really get out the way. Coppolis stood over this free kick. And it comes to the back post, headed across goal. Parsons will have to get there and does well. Mazzi. Back by Hawks again, but unable to retain possession. Ball is back with the captain, Barnett. Compass. One hand. And again. Redenton. Gets it back again. That's the heavy touch there from Matt Redenton. Into the final minute of the 90. The Compass just being told to take that throw in back. Back again. Tom winning number 11 there at the bottom of your screen. Another second half introduction. is Tom Winning. Picked up by Guan Han. Weston winning the throw in into added on time here at Heath Park. Ball taken by Winning. Hudson. In it comes. McMahon will keep it alive. Barnett. One hand. Pass one challenge, still going. Well defended there by Alex Crocker. Did they manage to prevent the corner? Don't think they did. One hand, he did have options to the left, didn't he? But electing to take it on himself, but well defended there by Alex Crocker. As I mentioned, a former Eastern Suburbs player. Has a corner to defend now. Corner to the far post. It came off an Eastern Suburbs player last and will be a goal kick. To the 3rd minute of added on time. It's Livermore. Foul on Mazzy. Looks like he might be in a fair bit of pain there. Livermore just apologising for the challenge. Apology seems to have been accepted, and on we go. Play by McMahon, but Lambourne is across. Winning, leaves it for Redenton, and it comes from him. Packed over the bar by Lambourne, and they've got yet another corner to defend. 93 minutes on the clock here. The corner, headed away, out to the edge of the box, and it's charged down. Look how many Holland Park Hawks players were running out to that ball there. Winning gets a free kick. I think that might actually be full time here at Heath Park, where it's finished Eastern Suburbs 2, Holland Park Hawks 2 in this Kappa Pro Series men's Pool C game. The crowd have been treated to an entertaining game. Holland Park Hawks taking the lead just before half-time through Carl Weiser. An own goal from Noah Humphreys levelled it up before Tyson Livermore won and converted a penalty after 67 minutes before sub Clement Gordon with a superb effort for it to finish 2-2 here. My name's Adam Cattell. Thank you for your company this Friday evening. I'll see you next time.